Hello guys and welcome back. And yeah, I told you I was bad. That ArcSoft was really bad with me whenever I tried to split videos. So this is the recap if you didn't watch the last part, I guess. Is this where I fail as well? No, this is basically the end. So yeah, this is a recap, just in case y'all forgot. Oh, if y'all didn't watch the end for the rest of the video, the end of the last video. So, it's recap time.
Are you?
Pleased to meet you, ma'am. Why,
Which
I'm
sucks.
Tennessee Kid.
Don't tell me. You're a Cooper, right? I knew it.
Yes,
So,
ma'am.
yeah, in the last episode I was talking about how
Stop calling me ma'am.
I
The
couldn't
name's Inspector
split
Fox.
videos in ArcSoft at all for some reason.
Well, looks like they're right behind us.
And blah 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 this, blah 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 that, and karate practice, and then live streaming.
Why, that
Not to use
conniving
to.
little...
Much obliged for a helping hand.
But other than that,
Inspector Fox.
Let
me run these banditos
nothing
over
else to
business.
really
And
say.
for you, all in lickety split. Of course, you feeling neighborly? You could just
See what else can I talk about?
As much as I like the idea of Sly in a cell, nobody kidnaps Inspector Carmelita Fox and gets away with it.
I reckon that also includes.
She
tying her
does
to
a little
runaway
sassy
stage.
thing with
Watch
when
it.
she was saying her
I'm
name.
in no mood for smart remarks. Now, are you ready for another mission, Tennessee?
Yes, ma'am. Oh, I mean, I surely am, Inspector Fox.
And recap over. Well, even though I only got this part where Toothpick said, "See ya later," at the last episode. Yeah. See, last episode I was talking about live streaming, my karate practice being canceled. Me can't. ArcSoft hates me, so I couldn't rendering, and he's talking about whistling again for some odd reason. I still don't know how Tennessee's riding the chair like a horse, but okay. So we're saving the gang out of jail. Adventure used to be a clockwork toe. Used the clockwork toe feathers as a printing plate. Well, some of the video pictures cut off by Skype because I'm messaging Chase. Which Chase is back into business where we actually talk to each other a lot now. Of making videos together and making collab stuff and I don't know how that happened. But I'm supposed to grab the pole, but okay. But yeah, me and Shays are talking and we might have a collab slash first me and him first seeing each other on a single player game ish. 100%ing it maybe sometime soon or sometime later. Hopefully. But it's wishy-washy with him. Even though I'm all up for it and all, but I just gotta wait for him, especially.
To the prison. Way I figure it, they won't be expecting us to come this way. You sure you're up to this, Miss Fox?
That's Inspector Fox? But just call me Carmelita. Thanks for the rescue, by the way.
My pleasure.
Oh, she's something like a little cute.
Some kind of sheriff? How'd you get mixed up with Sly?
It's a long, complicated story. Right now, I need to rescue that ringtail, so I can wring his neck.
Ooh-wee, you are feisty. You remind me of this one little gal who...
So, what's this prison like, anyway?
Well, plenty of fire, for starters.
Terrific. Let's get going.
I still don't know why people in the old west you wore so much clothing, especially leather clothing, in the heat. I still can't wrap my mind around that. But yeah, me and Shays are talking back in. Well, Shays is getting back into the making of wanting to make videos again, especially collab stuff with me, and we're also trying to make dates to visit each other so we can do like collab stuff at each other's houses more or less it's going to probably be his house most of the time, but and or most likely be at my house as well, since I I'm 50-50 on this. I might have more co-op stuff than he
Miss Carmelita,
does
you didn't
of
forget
games,
how to use
but
that pistol, did you?
I think I am mostly wrong on that.
Not a chance.
And
Just press the R1 button to pull the trigger. And let's sweep this sector, Tennessee.
that's probably not.
Now, Carmelita.
And we're playing as Carmelita for the first time ever in this game. And yeah, I'm pressing the button. I'm not holding the button down for this. Whenever it's one of the unlocks for her. Basically, her unlocks are there. It's just they're all for her pistol. Right now, it's just a single press button where you press it once and only shoots once, and if you hold it down, nothing else happens. There will be an upgrade later, which I will get for her if we ever play as her more, maybe. And where you just hold down the button and she keeps firing. And I should keep the L1 button pressed down, since that is like a homing thing on it, like so. Since I made myself die.
We got us a cattle car overhead.
I can't believe Sly got me into this mess.
Well, not technically. Technically, you got yourself into it because he was snooping around.
See? It looks
But
like
we'll
we
get
can't
into
go
that
in
later.
there. I'll find another way there.
We'll get back into later whenever she tells Bentley how she came into the thing, because we all know Bentley's going to ask this. In a minute. Not in this technical minute, which the video's almost over anymore, so we're not going to probably see the end of the
Rats in a saddlebag.
freeing the gang from prison in this episode. Might be the next episode, but don't know yet. So I hope it is in this episode, but from the look of it, it's not. But yeah. See here, what else can I talk about? Games that I'm thinking of getting in, or so on and so forth. The Last of Us, even though I can't do like single player stuff like that, even though I will probably make an exception for The Last of Us. Shays has already got the game. I don't know how far he is in the gameplay, but he already told me it was good, and I'm keeping myself away from. I like how they just randomly spawn that bridge so they can shoot me into the water. But yeah, Shay's already bought the game. I don't know how far he's in the game, but he already told me that it's amazing and the multiplayer is good too. Which I'm like, why are you talking about the multiplayer? I'm wanting to know the single player. The single player was that awesome that everyone always talks about, because if you say it's often, it's pretty good. But if you usually say it's not, he's really open about the game storylines. If he says it's not, then I know it's not worth getting. But from the trailer they showed at E3, which I was watching the live stream of it, I think I already said that. If that's the first time we video in one of the other last episodes. And from everything else I heard about the game, just by hearing about it, it was awesome to play. Would be that awesome. So I'm thinking about getting it one day. But that's whenever I get a I was going to say job, but I did put an application in last Saturday. They haven't contacted me back, and most likely they won't. And I'm kind of glad they won't, because this is the place I will probably never work at. Not even for a summer job, probably. Because it's basically grill bar place. But there's lots of reasons why I mostly can't really get a job, because I can't handle with money. See, I can't write. I barely write print, and if I write really fast in print, it looks like chicken scratch. Teachers, my parents, and friends all told me this, which I'm like, I know it's bad, but seriously. But yeah. Other than that, I can't do that, and so I can't be a waiter for the tables. So the only other thing I could possibly do for that one job would be cleaning off tables or something else.